I'm Chelsea Graves, and I am here to show you a really cool spot in Portland called Helm Oyster Bar. Come on in. So I'm here with the executive chef and manager of the entire restaurant, Billy Hager.
So I've been involved in Helm just after the idea kind of came about, and I work closely with Elizabeth Ledger, who's the owner of the restaurant, and it's been a really great experience to kind of build ourselves a little bit, insert ourselves into the community. We're in a wonderful location in a kind of newer part of Portland that's going to be built out over the next couple of years. So we're really excited about the opportunity to solidify ourselves here in Portland, in this neighborhood, and very much looking forward to the future.
Yes, I think this is a really cool spot because it's looking out over the water. The single gauge railroad is right here in front of the window. So it's a really cool spot on Commercial Street, just off Commercial Street in the Wex building. So as the executive chef, what is one of your favorite items on the menu here?
Currently, I think it's been the one dish that we've had on since the beginning, which is our Johnny Cakes, which are kind of like a cornmeal pancake. We serve them with a little bit of creme fraiche and trout roe, and then we spoon a lot of cultured butter right over the top of that, finish a little bit of chive. So think caviar and bellinis, but with a little bit more kind of rustic flair to it.
Yes, that sounds like an interesting combination with the trout roe and the corn base.
Yeah,
that sounds
pretty delicious.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
So we had a little bit of a chance to look at the beverage menu here too. Do you have any favorites from that menu?
That one's a tough one. We have a lot of really great stuff. Our sourcing for wine is fantastic. We definitely put a really heavy focus on being able to source really cool, interesting wines that are very natural in style, low intervention, biodynamic, really wonderful stuff. So anything off our wine list, especially our champagnes, is just fantastic. As well, I really love our cocktails. Our lead bartender is an amazing human being and wonderful, very creative mind with his cocktails. Right now, the guitar solo number 4 is one of my favorites. It's on the menu.
That's a funny name. I love it.
It's got whiskey, it's got lemon, it's got honey, it's got a little bit of tea in there, it's got a little bit of rosemary. It can be served cold or hot, so it's a really wonderful drink for this time of year. If it's a really cold day out like it is today, come in and get that warm, nestle up at the bar.
Yeah.
Wonderful time.
Come in and get a guitar solo on a cold day.
Exactly.
Love it. This is such a unique restaurant in such a unique area. Do you have the story of how the concept of this restaurant started? What's the story of how Helm came to be?
So Helm is an ode to Maine's coastline and the agriculture that kind of goes into it, which is something that we really wanted to focus in on since the beginning. We really love creating connections with people, whether that be our guests, whether that be our aquaculture people, our agriculture, fishermen, ranchers, anybody that we can connect with and create a community around is something that we've been really excited about from day one here. And being able to create those connections really kind of sets us apart a little bit from everybody else. We really like to support the local, everybody, anything that we want to buy from. We want to buy locally from Maine, and we want to buy from everybody here. So here at the restaurant, we have a very small team, very intimate team. We only have 2 or 3 cooks working with us, including myself. So it's a very small, intimate crew that's working on the food back here on a daily basis. And it's great because we get our hands on everything. As soon as something enters the door, we're the ones that are putting our hands on it, cooking it, serving it, making it happen on a daily basis.
Right.
So the semi-open kitchen gives that openness a little bit more transparency to what's going on in the restaurant, and so they can always see kind of what cooks are working on back there and how things are working, but they can't necessarily see exactly how the food's getting made.
Right. So can they see you back here?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be either standing right here or I'll be inside the kitchen, depending on the day and what our needs are.
Right. Okay, so you heard it. You can come and see Billy himself, executive chef here at Helm Oyster Bar.
This is the entryway to our private dining room where we can seat up to 14 guests in here, and it's a fairly private room. You can have a very wonderful experience for any sort of celebration, business dinner, or just hanging out for a good time.
I'm right here next to the water on Commercial Street, and as you can see, it is a beautiful view from Helm Bistro. And if you pan just a little bit this way, you'll see the front doors. So it just kind of goes to show what a great location they're in. They're building up this section of Portland so much. You can see construction everywhere you look. We're doing restaurants, we're doing condos down here. This is one of the front runners of the new wave of restaurants that are coming in. And we're so happy to have them here. And we really enjoyed our time at Helm. We cannot wait to come and visit with friends and family.